Good morning, traders. I'm just listening here. I finally got back from the doctor's office. Everything went good with the housing in the court today. That was really fantastic. And thank you for the thumbs up here, those of you that are here. Just a couple of you showing me that you're here. Let's go back into TradeCaster. How are you, TradeCaster? Hello, hello. All right, I'm good. My volume is good. My boards are up. Let's see. I think I lost you for a second. Let's say, oh shoot, I lost you. See, lost. Okay, here we go. All right, we're set, right? Are we good? Are we good? Can you hear me now? All right, let me go pick up the contracts, see where we're at. I have not watched the markets this morning. Like I said, I had to go to court this morning for that house that had the fire. Very good outcome. We had three fines on the house. One was for approximately 52,000. Where is that? Oh wow. So it is coming up. All right. So we got, let's see, put the numbers flop on there. Let's see, 52. There it is. 1, 2, 3. Plus one was for 1,700. Plus another one was for 4,900. That's 58,600. And they said they were going to give me 85% off times, let's see, 15% would be 87.90, and they said just make it around 8,000, and they've turned it down. I got 30 days to give them $8,000, and that was a really good thing, bringing it down from almost what 57, 67, not 67, $60,000 down to 8,000 in fines. It's over a 3-year period we've been fighting with them, but they were so nice today, and I think they just want to get some revenue for them, and I just want to sell the house and get my money back, and we'll be cooking. I told you this is the day I've been waiting for a long time. So hopefully I may be able to go to closing in the next 2 weeks or less, and we're going to go from there. All right. So taking a good look at the markets real quick. Let me just see something. Right now we've got 488 on the actual 488 for the call on the SPY and 487 on the put for the actual SPX now. Let's see. Come on, open. Waiting for data. Waiting for data. Waiting for data. There we go. For January 26th, all contracts today. We've got 48.85, so that went up $10 since yesterday for me because I wasn't here, and then that 80 becomes 90. It's 48.90 on the call, and that of course is on a 126. I just got to change that from yesterday, and then we're talking about here on. Let's see. Before I go any further, let me just do something real quick. And, wow, so Don, he's not here. Can't be here at this hour. Let me just go in here for a second. You must have me blocked. Hold on 1 second. It's no good. Good. That came out all wrong. Hold on, that's amazing. That's better. I got it now. All right, I got it. What's he saying? Anything to do with me? No. Give me 1 second. Just trying. I don't know if this is live or not. I don't think it is. No, this ain't live. Okay, I always look at him and he's never live, but he leaves the thing running over and over and over again. All right, let me get finished with the contract. So we got AMD now, and I want to go back to the charts here. is 177.50 and 180 and 177.50. That's good. That's close enough. And Tesla is 182.50. Nope, that one's going to go to 185 now. So 185 on a call on Tesla. Come on, go back. Hold on. There we go. 185.00. And then that would make it, I would leave it at one. It's so close to the money. Go back down as low as 180 for a put, but you can do 182.50. And then Meta, you got 397.50, 397.50, and then it would be 395. It would be close to the money, but that's not all the money. Right there. That should be correct. I want to leave that up there. If this is wrong, I'll go back and check it again. So there we go on that. All right. Let me go into a few other places real quick and let people know that I am around because I was not here this morning. I told you I wouldn't be between doctors. I'm not going to be here late today either. I just wanted to come out here and I wanted just to say hello. You know, it's my day off really. And, just catch you guys up and see what's going on. See if I can call a few alerts out there. Maybe we can all make some money. What do you say about that? Huh? Sound good? Sounds good to me. I lost my hat. Who's got this? 7:36. I'm not going to bother him, or him. And Dex room. Let's go to Dex room real quick. I know Dex. Did Dex ever stop in today at all? Anybody? You know, if he did. Oh shoot, that's wrong. Why didn't that copy paste? Control V. There it is. All right, let me go put this up there and put docs options. That's the last one. Okay, right there. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Well, at least I'm still a moderator there. All right, that's good. We got a few people in here now. And let me just check my top here. Make sure they're lined up. Wow, look at the difference. Look how much these babies ran today. Amazing. Did I reach any of my goals from yesterday? Let's see that in a second. Give me 1 second. I'm just evening off. In fact, I can show you what I'm doing. When I come in, it's all, all wrong. So if we come in here real quick to Meta, I just straighten this one out. And let's say, let's push it down. There we go. And did I leave I took a lot of them out of there. I don't see it in there. So I took it out. So we're going to say right up here at about 397.25. 397.25 would be 397.25, right about there. Let's edit this. This is on 397.25. Would be an upper target, upper. And we are bullish here. And let's go here, put this down to there. We want to show it on the right. We will have a target. I'll put it in here of 397.25. Of course, 397 first, but let's put 397.25 in there. And let's say we'll make it red, right? And that puts that up here like this. Boom, boom. There you go. Now, we've got right now resistance at 396. That should be 396 even. I did them by activate, so that means I just put them where I can. 396, and this will be 395. And 395. Let's leave that there like that. That's perfect. Oh, duty. Remember, always remember to put the hand back before you start moving things around, or you're just going to have what I just had, which is just not a big deal. It's going to minus off there. One more, and we'll slide it over. There we go. That's on. And what we're going to do with this is just send it to the left. Boom. The wrong color. I like the brighter one better. So if I edit that out, I think there's a brighter one. Let me just see real quick. Right there. That's the same one. I guess I had the brighter one. I think this one shines better. Let's see. All right. Nah, it was the other one. I had the right one. I had the right one. One more time. Oh, it just doesn't open up to the more color. There you go. Boom, boom. Now let's do this one here. And we've got on AMD. AMD right now we're at 177.26. So we're going to say 120 is 170. Let's leave this at about 178. That will be our alert too for 178, which has been before. And we're going to make the, that should have been red. All right. I did the wrong ones. I'll tell you what, that's okay. what did I say? 187. Do it on this one. 178, I mean. 178. Boom. That's this one here. And then we'll take the support and we're going to make that one 177. All right. Support. We're right in the middle of that channel. We could be a little lower down on both, but that's good. We got the 13 covered, 13 exponential. We're above it and there. That would be our target right there. Let's go into here. I've already got my channels up there. We have here, I don't think, I took everything out yesterday. I don't think there's anything up there. Now, okay, so we're still looking for, like I said, the extreme would be 490. Right now, 489, which would be right up here. We're at 487. So we got a ways to go. So for right now, we need to get to VWAP. And if we had an upper target, it would be the VWAP. But just for all intents and purposes, I'll put that in there. I'm going to edit that. And we're going to write VWAP target. Okay. And the price would be 400 and let's say 88. 00. Okay. That would be red because it's above us. We're going to go into right there. Say okay. Put this here, there. Show it on the right. I think I hope I showed that other one. And say okay. Right there. VWAP target. That's what we're looking for. And we'll extend it to the left. Now, we've got 487.35 right now. 487.35 is our resistance. That's what we got to before it started to pull back down. So if we got 487.35 and we know the bottom here is about 486.75. 48, perfect, and it's right on it. It's the lower VWAP plot, and that right there is going to be our support. So there's our support and resistance on the SPY. Okay, and let's put this back. Make sure you put the hand back so when you go like this, it doesn't make craziness. Now we've got NVIDIA. NVIDIA right now, again, 611.69, 611.93. Let's do the same thing. We're going to say this. The resistance is at the VWAP. Let's just bring it up. What did I say? It was 95. And we're going to say VWAP resistance for right now. VWAP resistance, which shows if we're trying to get to the VWAP, that right now, and that's what did I say? It was 611.95. All right, 611.95. It's really 612 that we're looking for. We're really looking for this is 612. All right, I have 611.95. That's where all the resistance is right now. All right, and with that there, 611. That's going to bring this down to. What did I say? 611, 612 is 610. 610. Actually, it's 609.95. Let's see where it comes out. I could put 610 in there, but I just want to see if that's my support right about. Oh, that's perfect. See how that worked out? It's straight across. You have support, 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 and support over here. So it actually worked out very well. 612, remember, and we're looking for 615. That would be an upper that we're trying to receive. Let me just check one thing because I wasn't here and I don't know. NVIDIA, let me refresh this page. And what's our high? Let me go back into summary. Come on, did I hit it? Hit it. Come on. There we go. And we've got already 617 today. Back to 605, 610. So for right now, we're looking for about 6. We want to look for about 613 would be an upper. But right now we're below the VWAP. I'm not putting any alerts above at the rate we're going. You can see, let me just see one more thing here. If I put this at FinViz, let me see what FinViz is at today. And I'll bring it over real quick. We can all look together. And we've got FinViz with 34.42 on the Dow. We're red across the board. All right, we got a lot of red in here, all our major stocks, except for Amazon and Tesla. And there's a few in here in the health section that are, what do you call it? We got here, let me just put these in as our watch list. I have to take some out. So let's see, CR, BP, and you should be doing this. CRBP, there's one. Another one's ACON. Where is it? There we go. ACON. Let's see what's already. Okay, IVP, I'm going to leave out penny stock, RVSN. I don't have it in there. RVSN, RVSN. Next one is PBLA, and I think that should do it. I'm going to put in my top 4 top gainers for the day. Anything really good after that? Well, APPF. I don't know what it is, but I'll take a look at it. APPF. They're expensive stocks. All right, there we go. We're going to bring this down here. Take this out for now. So keep an eye on our board in case anything happens like just did here. We have right here, we brought it down to 182.65. So if we bring this down to 182.65, we can see we came down about 35 cents right there. At 182.65, 790. That brings this down to would be 183.90. We keep our $1.25 in there for right now. We'll lower it as it gets lower. What happened? Why didn't that come down? It did. Wow. Doesn't look like it. And you see this next? That was from yesterday, by the way. We did hit that 178 because we're at 182. So we actually did hit this. So what we'll do now is we're going to move this up to, what is the high for the day here on Tesla? Here we go. Let me see before I write it in there. Tesla's high was 186. That's so funny. I was going to say 187. And let's see. We are at 183. We got a long way to go. It's not going to happen. Let's just stick and see if we can ever get back up to 185. Because that's what that is where, okay. All right. Upper target, OPPER, where traders would want to try to push this up to is 185. All right. You can see that. We're going to leave it on the 185, boom, 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 and put it up there like that. That's an upper target. Actually should be like this. This one, yeah. Okay, the other one's the ultimate. All right. So we got a hold here. What do we got? 165 and then 90. That works out good. And right now with all our resistance below the VWAP. So if we can see if we get back up. Right now, you can see the markets are a little lower than you might want them, but it's a Friday afternoon, so I wouldn't be getting too crazy with the markets the way they are right now because there's no news right now, and you got a lot of people trying to get out, enjoy the rest of their weekend, and taking off the profits unless they're swing trading, something that they see that we don't do. All right, I am on live. Hold on. Go ahead now. Oh, no, I don't care. As long as you're not, it's high. It doesn't matter. Just stay back there. Oh, you're coming here. Hold on, folks. Just give me a second here. I'm here, but are you coming behind me or not? Okay. All right. We're good. Sorry. Wife's running around the room here. So I know you all going to get a sneak preview at the wife, but it ain't happening. I'm keeping her all to myself. All right. Let's see what else we got here. So we have AMD. Let me just see. It's I ran off the highway here. Here we go. So we got AMD. We got Meta. We've got everything here. Let's see one more time. There's your AMD right in the middle. Everything's below VWAP except for Meta. Meta's doing good today, and Meta's up there. It had a high of 369, and you see this upper target 397. How can it be 27? Has to be 25 anyway. Oh, it is 25. All right, just wrote it wrong up there. I don't know if I put that there earlier, but that would be the upper VWAP plot, and that's where we would shoot for, which would be about 397. 397 right now. All right. I just made it to whatever the VWAP was, the upper VWAP plot. All right. I'm real excited today. I'm a little nervous. I went before a judge today and for the House, and I wasn't even talking about the 2 other fines, just the one, and they pulled them out, threw them all together, and that was great. And we ended up about 90%. We got 90% off the fines. So even 10% is still a lot. Talking, well, it's a little more, about 15%. Owing about $8,000. What does that come out to? Let's see, 8,000 divided by 15%. What does that give me? 53,000. It was more than that. Okay? We got lucky because one was 52,000. I don't know the exact amount. 52,000. One was 1,700. Oh shit, that work. 52,000 plus 1,700 plus, I think it was 4,900. That was 58.6 times 0.9. What does that give me? 52 off 8,000. So it's different. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. We ended up with 8,000 out of 58.6 that we have to pay. It came out to about 8,700. The guy said, just make it a even 8,000. What do I care? It ain't my money. That's what they say. So they always try to raise money for the county, but we screwed up, and it's like you don't have to do that. Don't ever screw up. My son is the screw up, and now he's paying for it because it's more money he would have had. It's a wasted money. It's like a bad deal, a bad stock trade. What else can we look at? This 5 days ago, that's optimization, security, subscription expired. I got to renew my Norton. It expired. I'm running on an extra 30 as a present. I want to use most of it before I renew it. Unless somebody can think, what's a really good virus protection that comes with a VPN if you need one that you can use for, and it'll give you at least 3 computers with a good price. What are you guys using out there? What kind of virus protection security are you using for your computer? Can anybody give me a little hand with that? Tell me what you're using. I really would appreciate if somebody here would like speak up and answer one of my questions. 7, 8, 9. There we go. So that's 128. Let's see how many seconds before this comes on. Wow, it's too long. It's too long. Something's wrong. Okay, there it is. So 14 seconds. Let's see if we can change that. I'm going to refresh the page. Let's see if this will work. Okay, let's try this one more time. Ready? Hold on. 30. All right, let's see what I get now. Should be 4 or 5 seconds. 6 seconds. Jeez, rough day. Rough day with this stuff. 6 seconds. Let's try one more. You got to clear your cache. I got to figure out a way to clear my cache without clearing. Let's see, if I go to history, that's not what I want. I want to go into settings. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Settings. I don't want to lose you. I may lose you for a second if it works. I want to go to security, clear browsing. Let's see, third-party cookies, block third-party cookies. What else? Security, faster protection against dangerous website, enhance, standard websites downloads to not to be dangerous. Now I got to be secure. Site settings. What do we got here? YouTube, recent activity, location. I gotta go back on that. It's on Sentinel. I don't want that shit. Yeah. Location, third by JavaScript. Use session. Let me get back one more to clear. All right, here it is. Cookies, other data, cache. Download history and browsing history. I want to keep. All right, I want to keep my autofill forms, site settings, web store. What the heck is that? Clear browsing history for these. Let's see what happens. Clear data all time. Uh-oh. Let me come back into you guys. I still got you, right? All right. Hopefully this is going to work. I'm trying to do anything I can. Chrome, keep your data breaches, bags, and share more. Check down. But you're not signed in. Can't check. Yes, browsing is on. All right. Trying to get this to speed up. This is terrible. Uh-oh, what happened to my mouse? All right, forget about that. Updating. Let's see if it helped any. I'm going to refresh the page real quick. Sorry, I have to do this. I'm just trying to find ways to speed up. Oh, I lost you. Lost you. Okay, I thought that would happen. You lose the passwords. Okay, come on in. Come on in. There we go. All right, sorry about that. I got you back. I got you back. I got you front. Get you in. 10. Let's see what happens now. 4 seconds. So we did save a few seconds off of that. All right, that's good. Let's get back to work. Really, nothing's moving. All right, let's do a quick scan. I'm going to bring up my scanners for a second. And let me just see, that's my oil products. Give me 1 second. All right, we still see we're 48.80. I think it came down 5. 48.85. Came down a little bit. And let's do now, where is it? I come in here. I go to my scanner. And let's take this out of here, detach it. It's going to slow me down, but I'm only going to use it for a minute. And what I want to do now is open this up. And I want to scan. I'm at $1. See, there's not that many. It isn't that busy today. You got 205. So here, this is a stock, OLVI. We don't have this in here, and it's worth keeping an eye on. I don't know if it was happening before. OLVI. The next one we have here is, let's get rid of a few on the bottom real quick. All right, so we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of the PSCA. Enter. LVTX. Backspace, enter. Oops. LVTX. Backspace, enter. ALTI. Enter. These are all, some of these are 75. This is AMD. I'm going to keep SK. We keep AMD. NVIDIA, we're going to keep SPY. Okay. So here's the stocks right now. See if there's any more. Let's see what we got here. That one's watching. This one here, another good one, is RVSN. I think we have that in there. We have it. Next one, EVTI, like 20 cents. This is about 60 cents. And this one here is like 30 cents. This one here is about 75 cents. PYXS. Got a lot of volume too. PYXS. Is that in here? PY. Missing one here. What is it? PYSX. PYSX. Is that correct? What did I say? PYXS. Yeah, that's good. PYS. Oh, it's wrong. It's XS. XS. There you go. Enter. All right. And what do you see we got here? From 40, it's not enough movement. That's about 40 cents. Here we got about $1.14. Is FWBI. And we're going to put these into our watch list. FWBI. Is it in there? That's it for now. FWBI. Did I lose anything? I got DWAC here. I got it. I've got NVIDIA, SPY, Tesla. What's the other ones? AMD, NVIDIA, SPY. Do I see AMD in here? Or it disappeared? That's the one that disappeared. I saw it go. I saw one go. I didn't want it to go. So we'll put AMD back in here. There you go. What else? Tesla. Meta. I don't think Meta's in here. And we do watch it. So let's put Meta in here. And this is a watch list. It's like a default watch list that I use right now. And you can see we got a lot of green in here because that's the ones we're watching. So CRBP, OLVI, I'm going to get rid of this for right now. And if I brought up what I call my large screen, let me see if I can find it real quick and I'll bring it over to you. Let's see. Let's go to charts. Here we go. And we're going to take this one out. Catch. And we're going to bring it over. Then I'm going to put this back to what I have. So I can watch you guys. That's active trader. That's fine. I'm going to take this out. And I can watch the room. Okay. So now I take my large one here. And what I do is I put this over. Let me open it up first. And I'm going to make sure it's got the red there. And then I take my watch list. And then I can go down the list. And then I can look at each stock. And I can see exactly, because I've got the red here. It's one, and then the red there, up there. And then I got OLVI. And I can look at each stock. And this one here, I can say, you know what? There's not much going on here. And I'm not getting caught in this mess. All right. This is being manipulated. I'm getting rid of it. I know better. I learned that in the past. Next one. There's really not much going on here now, but you can keep an eye on it. It's hard to borrow. And it's below the VWAP. And it looks like it's more like whatever happened must have happened. Really wasn't much happening. You know what? I don't like the way it looks. I'm going to get rid of it. Not for me. It's not kind of stock I want to play with. CRBP. This one's 79. It's coming up. You could have made some money between 28 and 39. There was some big movement over there. So I would keep an eye on this. Got from 32 to 36. This is the type of stock you can make some money on. Keep an eye on it. And it's 95 on the RSI. So if you have another broker and you can short that stock, I would take a look at possibility of a short later. It could come back down. So what you're gonna have to do is find out how much the float is on the company. You have to find out why it went up, and it's the type of thing when things go up, they may stay there for a day or two, unless it's a continuous growing company like Meta or AMD or Nvidia and possibly Tesla. When it is growing, I would stay away from it. All right, RVSN. Look at this. Stock went up to 111.30, came back down to 960. It's hard to get over $10. That's the second hardest. Let's see, $1 is the first hardest, 10 is the second, and 5 is the third. So it's at a $10. It's the second hardest to get over and stay there. And right now we're just over the 10. So you can keep an eye on this stock. It's a good stock, and there's a lot of volume. You got 11 million in volume, right? I could see it without even seeing that. I could see it in the stock itself. Then you got APPF, another one. It looks like it's across. If I look to build channels in here, like channel B from there to 20. But you want to know something? It's a very expensive stock. And this is the type of stock you might want to look at and probably to do options. Now, let's take a quick look at that. Let's go to APPF. We're going to go into products. We'll go up here. We're going to put in APPF. And it says it does have options. All right. And look at the amount of options. They're very, very low. Okay. Very low. I would probably stay away from it. Here's a good lesson. Let's go into here and go down to where it says volume and open interest. You see all these zeros and ones and threes? That's an NAs. You'll never get rid of this. It's not a stock you want to forward. I'd stay away from it. So let's go back to put SPX back in there, get away from that stock, and take APPF out of here. All right, it's too much money. You don't want to mess with it. Next one is Vera, and this is how you learn. All right, this is how you learn what you want to look at. Look right here in the morning, boom, it went up. It still has some growth involved. Vera is a good stock all the time. And the reason I've got all that other stuff is because I need to get rid of the scalper alert right here. That'll get rid of those white things. I use them for me. But right now, I don't really want that in there. I use the Pro. And let's see, what else do we got here? And this is how you work a list, okay? This is how I work a list, all right? It doesn't have to take a long time. This is that other stock. Look at the growth here. From here down to 315 up to 395. That's really about it. It has some growth in here. Probably is going to come back down again. And if I look at my watch list, it's not shortable. There's got about 5 million. I don't know what the average is. I'd have to go look up the stock, go look up the float. I don't know. I'll keep an eye on it for right now. I need to do a little more investigation. Right here, this one here, PBLA. It's too consolidated across. Not enough movement up and down for me. Not shortable. I get rid of it. FWBI, another one. It's very sporadic. See this? That means to me, when I look at this and I see how much space in between, even though it only had, say, 379,000 and it's sporadic, it's being, somebody's manipulating it. I wouldn't touch it. FWBI, I wouldn't doubt if it was a Chinese stock. First Wave Biopharma, I don't know where they're from. President Square Investor Summit, Puerto Rico. All right, shares. I'm trying to figure out where they're from. Clinical investigations. I don't know. You'd have to take a look at this company. I don't have time for that right now, and the volume's very low. I would get rid of it. All right, so backspace out and get rid of it. Mara is like Riot. Those are like Bitcoin type, crypto stocks. I always watch them. This one here, ENC, and I know today it's been down. It's been down. Oh, it's back up today a little. Wow, Mara was down to about $16 yesterday. So you can see Mara and Bitcoin must have come back up. I didn't even look at it, but I can see right here. Let's take this out of the way for a second. That's 17. So from yesterday, I know it came up because here we have a low in after hours, $16, just like I told you, because I watch it, and that's how I know. And I told somebody else it was a good investment yesterday, and I was right. All right, let's go back to all products. Not all products, watch list. Next one is ENSC. Another one, very sporadic. You see all that, the dots in here? It's got to be low in volume. 800. It's under 1 million shares. I tell you the truth, I'm not interested. I pass. All right, I don't even want to look at it. Next one, AMSC. It's got some movement in it. It's a little choppy. 1470 was a high. We're at 1430. You can keep an eye on it. It's got a little over 2 million. You can make money on a stock like this, but you got to be careful. It'll probably be early mornings. See it? Up, down, up, down, up, down. But you're going to buy the stock. Do not, even if it has options, do not buy options on a stock like that. Let's see. Riot is, again, it should have gone up, and then come down, back, pull back. With, you're talking the crypto. Crypto probably went up this morning and probably came back down. If I look at crypto right now for Bitcoin, it's down a little, but it was up. It's up to 42,000 again. So we want to see if that thing go back up to 50. When it does, you're going to see some more volume be pouring in. All right, CMND, another one. So sporadic in between. When you look at a chart like this, don't get involved. See the volume, how low? You're not interested. All right. Let's see. Why I've got two of them in here. CMND. I hope I didn't lose another one. CMND, coin I keep. Coin's another one. It's like you'll always be enough in here. You can trade these and you can make money. So if you wait for the dip, then let it rip. Okay, that's what they say. That's what they mean. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Remember those things are important because they do work out. And for Baba is another one. Baba is Alibaba. Baba is a very good company. You can make money. Look at this. Look at from here, and you can use. I believe you can do contracts on this one. Contracts would be fine. You got 14 million shares being traded. Let's go take a quick look at products and look at Baba for a second. See, this is a stock you can do. What do you call it, son? So you see here, when I go to the interest, I'm on open interest. There's plenty. So if I buy it here and it goes up, there's plenty of people to buy. Every time you buy a contract and you sell it, somebody's got to buy it or you can't get rid of it. And there's plenty. But here, look on this side. Very, very low. So it's only the calls that are doing good. Be careful. When you look at this, be careful. Oh, here's your volume and your open interest. It's fine. It's fine. It's just that's too far out of the money anyway. You always want a delta. Let's go back to delta. All right, so take this out. I always leave it on delta gamma unless I'm checking it. Yes. So look at this, 79 in the delta, but look at this now. Of course, it's Friday afternoon at almost 2 o'clock. I wouldn't be buying this stock at this time because you have no theta left. You see the theta? Dead. You have to stay away. There's no way you want to trade this stock right now. But let's take a look at SPX. Would you say the same thing? Let's see. So here's my delta. Here's my theta. More than 3 times. More than 3 times. I can continue to make money with SPX. Let's look at the SPY. Another good for instance. And I don't have to worry about the interest. It'll always be there. That's why I'm not going to check it. So here again, 44 in the delta. It's got a little bit more theta. Be careful. Next one, you got high in the delta and then lower theta. So it's going to eat up fast. It may print fast, but it's going to disappear quick. All right, because the next one is 14, then 6, 3, 4, 2, blue, and it's gone and you lost your premium. So here you have to be a little bit out of the money again, and your theta is too low. I would be just out of the money, and it's a quick in, quick out. So if you're looking at the SPY and you think it's going to jump, you get in, you get out. Don't sit there holding it. These are not stocks to hold for long term. These are stocks to get in, get out, make your money, and you're gone. All right? That's a real good lesson right there. I'm going to put this back on SPX because that's what I watch mostly. I watch the SPY, but I trade SPX. Okay? And here you go. And Baba, you can see, is a good stock. And then there was PBL, and this is another one. I can't even find it. Where did it go? Let's see if I can get it to open. Jeez. Oh, the automatic's already on? It shouldn't even be clicked. It should be a manual. I can't even find it. It's not even here. It's either a bad listing or there's no information. Let's go back in here. What is it? FPBL. PBL. Let's go back in here. I'm not going to worry about it. There's 2,000 stocks out there I can trade. If it means anything, I'll get it back another time. And I'll just leave the SPY in here for right now. This is my big one, and I'm just going to close it up. I don't need it. All right, so there was a good lesson, how to build the list. Every day I do the same thing. Over and over, I do this. I go through that, usually earlier in the morning, but this was a good time to go with you and give you a lesson on how to work a watch list, how to bring it up, how to go through the stocks. Here's another one, ACO. Let's go back. I'm going to use this for a second. Let's just do this, go red, and let's put this on ACO. I don't know what that is. Let's see if it even exists. I don't see anything in there, and it's at 0. It's not a real stock. I'm back to here, and that's Tesla. So that brings my Tesla back. I'm going to bring this down and bring this to unlink. See, I can use that in my advantage anytime I need to. I love the color codes. I love the charting for Tradecaster. I mean, I'm sorry, for Thinkorswim. It's fantastic. It really is. And that's why a lot of people, even Kush, who does $1 million a year, he uses the chart from this. It's the best. Okay, I went over a lot of information, and somebody must have some sort of a question, comment, or concern. So let's put it out there. Anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns? Anything at all? Any thoughts? Any thoughts? Is that light bulb going off in your head? Open this up. Just hit on that thing that says any thoughts. Getting a light bulb, an idea. 65 people in here. Is there one question? Yeah, what did you have for lunch? Pizza. What do you think? It's either pizza or chili. That's what I ate. I went to the doctor and wrote my prescriptions. I got drugs waiting for me at Costco. Let's see if they're ready. Because I got to leave soon. I just came in to go live for 2 hours and I'm gone. Costco Pharmacy says within 2 hours for filling and delivery options. Okay. They're filling it. That was at what time? What time was that? Excuse me. 1 o'clock. So it'll be done soon. By the time I get there, I'll be ready. And that's it. Active. Can you explain the delta theta again? Absolutely. And before I do that, I want to put something up for you, okay? Just give me 1 second. Oh, shoot. What did I just do? I didn't mean to do that. Give me 1 second. I want to go into Squeeze Pro. Where is it? That's not it. Give me 1 second. I'm going to give you something that's going to help you, okay? Help everybody. You should save what I'm about to give you, and you should copy it. Let's see. Let's see. Deck, Lunch, Learning. I want to go to Desktop, and then I want to go to, where's my Options and Futures Trading? Here we go. 5 main Greeks, okay? So let's go over this for a second, all right? This is the chart. It tells you about the delta, the theta, the gamma, the vega, and the rho. For right now, and all intents and purposes, forget the gamma, forget the vega, forget the rho. Go row your boat, row, row, row your boat. Gamma's on the way. Vega to vega to vega to vega. Theta's on her way. No, forget that. Anyway, just playing. You only worry about delta and theta. Delta represents, hold on. Sorry about that. I lost you for a second. Okay, you got that 5 Greeks up again. I'm sorry. Delta represents the sensitivity of an option's price to the change in the value of the underlying security. Now, the higher the delta, the faster it's going to ching. It's going to write. So if I buy one contract, 100 shares, and I buy it, and right now, let's bring up something. Okay, let's bring up my products. Let's look at the SPX, or let's look at the SPY, because most of you do the SPY, all right? And here's the SPY. So if I buy at 44 right now, this is a call, which means I'm betting on the market to go up, all right? So if I buy this at 44, and the price right now at 487, and this starts going up, 487, 48, 49, and it starts running up, so is the theta. The next thing you know, you look at the same contract you just bought, and you're going to be around 80, 90. The higher your delta goes, the faster it pays. So if I'm at a 90 delta, and you're at a 30 delta, and the stock goes up $1, you may only get 30 cents, and I may get up to 80, 90 cents. What this says is I can get anywhere from, on 94 cents for every dollar, I get anywhere from 90 to $1.90. This says I get from 30 to $1, okay? So the higher the delta, the faster it pays. But let me explain something. It can be very, very scary. If you go to a 90 delta, a 90, 80 delta, you're way in the money, right? Okay? And then it goes the wrong way, you're going to lose twice as fast. Okay, so we go to the other side and we do the same thing. I always try to stay one out of the money. I always try to keep my delta about 30 or above, usually 40 or above. But right now we're talking a Friday. So for right now, I wouldn't take this one. I would take this one. Now, is it okay to take this one? Yes, your theta is even up, okay? But here, it's even up. But here, at 67, your theta is less. So believe it or not, it's gonna these contracts are getting weaker and weaker, and they'll disappear. As good as they are, even if they go your direction. But if they go your direction and it goes down, the stock goes down, your delta will start to go down. But what happens? Your delta will start to go down. If the stock goes down, your delta will go up. But some of these are too close on a delta. As long as you stay okay, as long as your delta is there, you're getting paid. But you don't want to get in and hold. You want to look at the map. You want to look at the chart and say, all right, let's look at this now. And say, okay, right here, I think I'm at a bounce area right there. So I'm going to go long. I'm going to go long on the SPY right here. And it says 486. So I'm going to buy a 487. Okay, here's a 487 right there. See, first one out of the money. And now it's going up. It's still going up. So what's happening? It went down a little. 487. I can tell because this flew to here and then it just came back down. So 487 is a 47 on the delta. It's perfect. And I'm 56 on my theta. I'm safe. Okay? You're safe up to about 3 o'clock. But you want to get in and get out. So if I get in on this delta, it's going to print. If it goes up 50 cents, I'll probably make more than 50 cents on my money. Okay? I might get 50, 60, 70 cents. All right? That's and times the amount of contracts. So if I've got 100 contracts and it goes 50 cents, it goes 50 cents on the SPY, then I make $50. Okay? But if you go over here and it says 49 cents and it goes 50 cents on the dollar, if it goes up 50 cents, you may only make 9 cents. You may only make, for 9 times 5 is $4.50. It's not going to print. You ever get a contract and go, I don't understand. The stock's going up, but it's not printing yet. It's got to catch up because it's too far down. So make sure you stay right out of the money. If you always stay just one out of the money, it's going to print for you perfectly and you're going to make money. But try to buy at the right time. Don't buy like this. I don't bet on going down, but right now I got to bring this to here and say now I can see my support is about, okay, I can see about 35. Let's see if that's right. Perfect. So I got 35, and then I know this is going to be 35 too. 611.95, 35 gives me $2. When I look at this now, I can say I'm at the bottom. I'm at the bottom of my channel, and it seems like we're going down. But are we? Because before we hit that the same bottom of the channel here, it went back up. So are we going to go back up? There's a pull down. It could be a fake out break down. All right, because we seem to have control there. And let's look back across. And we had some control in here. It went down, back, and back up. Went down and back up. So we have some sort of a balance in here at about 608. All right, so I could see it. Before it just hit it, I was going to say 608. Take the 35 away. But are we holding it, or are we starting to go down? We're starting to go down. So it's not holding. You'd want to be in a put. And right now, you'd want to be in a 605. 607.50 puts you right at the money. Well, we're talking NVIDIA. NVIDIA would be 607.50. Okay, so let's take a look. 607.50. Let's go into NVIDIA. You'll see NVDA. Look at the put. It should put you right at 605. Say, oh, it's 60. Oh, wow, this one doesn't even work in 250 at this time. At 20, that's because of the date, Friday. So, wow, this is going $5 at a time. I didn't even know that. It changed. The contracts changed. Wow, let me see another contract just for, let's see it? See, 250, 5, 256. But it changed when we came to Friday's contract. I didn't know that. So it's every $5. So right now, if it's every $5, all I have to do is look at this and say, okay, 608 becomes 605. That's a 605 put or a 610 call. You understand how you get that? So right now, if we look at NVIDIA, all right, and I put up the contracts, and I was all wrong before because I didn't realize that. NVIDIA, that's what happened with AMD. I was right, and it changed. I don't know. Sometimes they do that. So my call would be $610, and my put would be 605. Am I correct? Yes, 605. There you go. So those are your contracts you'd be looking at right now with NVIDIA. Now, with the SPY, it's always $1. Always $1. So if I go into the SPY, watch. SPY, always $1. You see? So if it's always $1 and I want to go out of the money, it's either 486 would be the put, 487 would be the call. What do I have? I have 480. It went down. So right now the SPY came down. So the SPY for a call would be 487. Look at the money. 487. And a put would be 486. 486. Just go down one. You have to know whether it's $1 or $2.50 or every 5. Now let's look at AMD, because if and the rest of them change, what is AMD doing? See, that's the one. It fooled me. It was only doing $1, like the SPY, and then all of a sudden, I see it's doing every 250, and now you see it's at every 250. It changed back here, 10, 12.50, $15, 17.50. All right. So if I know it's 250 on this, then I look at AMD. Let's bring up AMD, and AMD says 176.64, then I know that with AMD, right? AMD, if I'm doing a, hold on, what's going on there? AMD, there we go. If I'm doing a call, it's going to be 177.50, and if I'm doing a put, it's going to be 175. You see that? Every 250. That's how we do it. That's how I'm able to look at these things. I missed the C, it should have been moved over. But that's how I'm able to do this like I do and call them right out without looking at the products, because I do it all the time. You know, it was the SPY I did wrong before. The SPY should have been written, yeah. I messed up a little. It's not a big deal. It should have been, let's see, 1 over, 2 over. Wow, I don't know how I did that, because I went to put a $sign in. All right, so I'll take away the other one. So that's how they should look. All right. So when I write that, some people say, "Oh, do I wait till it's 487 before I get?" No, it has nothing to do with it. 487 just tells me that's on the SPY. Let's go back. That was the bottom one. 487 tells me, look at that, it's right at the money. 487. That was for the call. Look at this. It just went up. So now we're looking at 488. So it just changed. Now I'm looking at the SPY. Oh shoot, what happened? Hold on, I hit a wrong button. If I'm looking at the SPY now and I'm above 487, I can still do 487. It's still, that would be, so right now on a call, I can do anywhere from 487 to 488. You see? And then my put would be I can do anything from SPY at 487 down to, here, watch, down to 486. 86. Yeah. So I can do right now. Do you see the 487? That's right at the money. So if I look right now at my old products and I look at the SPY, okay, you'll see it's right at the money. It should be, sometimes it might be another color, like a light blue. But right now, there it is, 487 for this. So it went to 487.50. Wow, I've never seen that with the SPY. Look at that. It's the only one. Because it's right at the money. Look at that. 487. There is a 487, a 487.50. I swear they make this shit up. Yeah, I've never seen this before. Take a look. 487.50. I've never seen that. It's a $0.50. Have you ever seen that? Look at this. 79, 80, 81, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50. 8, 9, 10, 11. I've never seen that before. That's the first time in all the years I'm doing options. And I'm telling you, I was doing AMD. It was correct on $1. Next thing you know, it's every 250. They just threw in a $0.50 there. I've never seen that. I'd love to take a camera picture of that to show you. I don't think I can take a screenshot. Let me see something. Print now, preview page. Oh, look at that. Screenshot. Did it work? Did it work? Hold on. I've never seen this. Come on. Screenshot. Where is it? Where do I keep? How can I keep it? It did say screenshot. More info. Take a screenshot. Let me try it one more time. It should pop up. Oh, it's on the bottom. There it is. Take screenshot. I want to save it. How do I save it? All right, let me close this up for a second. Let me close this. I don't want this here. Oh my God. I don't want to make sure I don't close it. I don't want to do anything. I don't know what's happening here. Hold on. Hold on. I'm all screwed up. I'm all screwed up. This is in the middle. There we go. So that's my products. Or is that a screenshot? Boom. Oh, there it is. I want to save one of them so I can show that again. I got it. I got it. And I'll put that on my desktop. Okay. I'll look at it later. Boom. I got it. That is fantastic. I've never seen that. I'm going to use that in the future. So that takes care of that one. That takes care of that one. That's the screenshot twice. 487.50. I've never seen it. Boom. That's the real one. So we just all learned something together on that. We really did. Let's get rid of this. What is that on the screenshot? What is this? What is that? Underlying products? I don't know what this is. Boom. I'll get rid of it. How do I get rid of this? 2. Okay. I'm back. I got real mixed. I got messed up there. But you see, there's a 487.50. So if I want to, what's the difference in the price? All right. 487.50 is going to cost me 38 cents, or the 487 is 60 cents. But the delta's 38. I like the 50. I don't want this one, the 486. That's a great delta. They're actually giving you more advantage, and your theta is fine. Your theta is just the same or more than, but you would want to get in and get out. So if you were looking at this right now and you went, I thought I got rid of it. Damn, come on. I don't want it twice in here. Where is my, yeah. If you were getting in right now, 487.50, okay, and this thing goes up, you're making money faster than you would make with the 488 because your delta would be higher. Does all this make sense to you? Does it make sense? Good lesson? Okay, I've got about 5 or 10 minutes more, and then I'm finished for the day. I got to go out. I got to go to Aldi's. I got to go to Costco. I got to go to Walmart. I got to go to Publix. Other than that, I got nowhere to go. So was this good? Did it help? Theta, LVR. Was that helpful? I love you, LVR. You always got questions. I like that. And theta is the time. The lower the theta, the more your contract's going to expire, and all you're going to lose is your premium. And you don't want to do that. We're not going to stay in long enough. Remember, we're doing ODTEs, 1 day till expiration, this day. All right. And when it expires, it's over. So we get in, we do our deal, we get out. I hold average 14 seconds up to 2 minutes. I'm in, I'm out. And I never worry about theta. You're very welcome. And I love your questions. Don't ever stop asking. I feel sorry for those who are thinking about it and too afraid to ask. So I love the fact that you do. I do. I really do. I need the participation in the room. We all do. This is all about one trader helping another trader. That's all it's about. So why don't you help us help you? That's really what it comes down to. All right. How's my my internet today? Let's see. Hit go. Boom, 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 boom. I want to see if it's good today. Not really. It's about 300. Wow. 400. 500. Oh, yeah, we're good. 600. Wow. So I hit about 650, 660. I usually get as high as 780. 700. I hit 709. I did pretty good today. That's why the internet's moving good. Let's see how that gives us in seconds, if that helps any. Plus, I cleared my cache. 10. Let's see. 10. 13. 14. 6 seconds. Not as. Ooh, I lost you. 6 seconds. That was longer than I expected. 6 seconds. And then if I do a refresh the page real quick, I lose you for a second. If I refresh the page, I lose you for a second. Close that closed caption. Open this up again. 38. Let's see. 38 to 4 seconds. That's the best I can get. 4 seconds. But as the time goes on, it gets lags more and more. I hate that. All right. Anybody got any more questions? This is a great time to ask. I'm going to be leaving soon. I'm closing my top screen. I just opened it to make sure we were all good. I'm not calling anything on the top. I called 397. I bet we get there, and I'm looking for 400. So on Meta, my upper ultimate challenge for Meta is $400, and that's not a place I don't think Meta's ever been. Let me take a quick look here. This computer's slowing down a little. Tesla. Let's see. Meta. Meta has never been to 400. So that. Sorry about that. I lost you again. Meta. 400 is the ultimate for Meta. Okay? 400. That's what traders are really wanting to push up maybe over the weekend. Looking at Monday, possibly Tuesday. I'm willing to say Monday for Meta. I think when we get up in pre-market, I bet you it's 400. So if you want to go longer than that, I'm not telling you to do it. I can't tell you that. I'm not a licensed broker. But in my mind, 400 is what I see for Meta. That's about a $4 raise. So you could actually take a next week's contract, maybe next Friday's contract. Let's see, what would it cost for that? Let's see, all products. Watch this. Let's go to Meta. I'm not a swing trader, but I'm telling you, if I was, this is what I would be doing. Meta 400. So right now, this is the 24th. Here we go. 4th. And that February 2nd is when? Let me see. That's what we want. February 2nd. Here we go. And we're looking for a call to 400. So you can go right to the 400 if you want. It'd be cheaper. You can even go a little further out. It'll probably print. Okay. Unless it goes the other way, you're looking at about $10 a share. So even if you bought 100 shares at $10, you might be putting up about what? 100 shares times 1050 is what? 100 shares. 400, let's say 500 shares would be by 10 is 5,000. About $5,000, right? Is that right? 1050 times 500 shares is 520, about $5,250. So if it goes up to the 400, you make yourself what? About $2,000, about $2,000. Yeah, you would have 500 shares times, what's it at now? 395.96. Yeah, right now, times $4 is $2,000 by Monday. And then I would expect you to come in here and put $50 donation into my basket. Wouldn't that be fair? That's a great call. I'm calling that. 400 Monday. Take next week's contract. If you got an extra big account, you got very little to lose. You can't see Meta coming that far down. Right now it's at 395, so we're looking for 400. It's at 395.96. You can buy a 400 contract. You can go further out and spend less too. You can spend less than that. You're never going to lose the whole thing. You think Meta's going to really what? Where's it going to go? 380? I doubt it. I doubt it. For what reason? Meta's growing. Growing. Just look at Meta and let's bring up a Meta chart real quick. Let's bring up Meta. Watch this. Let's bring up Meta and let's bring it on a 30-day, 5-day, 30-minute, 30-day. Here we go. There you go. Here's your chart on Meta. So if you look at this, hold on. I think we have to make it. That's fine. You started here 30 days ago. Look, right down here, 385. That was 385. All right, down here was 381. And look, we're going up. There was some pullback there to 388. How many days ago? That's 1, 2. We made it to here. Higher day, 395. Pullback, 390. Back up, 396.79. Pullback, 394. If you can get into 394 today, it'll go long again. I think we're seeing, look at the top. If you line them up and go day to day, you'd have to go like this just to match them. You'll see if you draw lines from the top here to the top there to the top here. We're continually going up. Stepping on up. Do you see that or not? Does anybody see it? And that would make you about $2,000 by next week. Easy. I think we're going to see the 400 and more. Just like we saw, I called the other one. I called NVIDIA. I said NVIDIA at 425 was going to be 500. It hit the 500. I called it 525. It was there within a day. Now we're looking at what, 610? So NVIDIA is another one. Great play. You can't lose. So you can use next Friday's contracts, and you'll get out of them on Monday morning. You can't get out until 9:30. Whoops, sorry about that. Hold on a second. I just put something up I don't want up. Hold on. There we go. So I would say by Monday afternoon, easy. About 9:30 in the morning, probably you can get out. And it may keep going. You may wake up and find it to be 6:05. I'm 4:05 of it. And then you'd make even more. Imagine if it went from 396 to 405, that's $9, 5 shares, it'd be $4,500. How many people here would like to make that kind of money in the next 3 days? 2 days over the weekend. Just remember, Active Trader said so. Let's do this. So you can't come back and say I didn't say it, okay? I'm going to go and call that shot right now. I'm going to go my ultimate upper right up here. I'll leave it so we can see it, all right? Is right there. Let's edit this. My ultimate Ultimate, did I spell it right? Target. Next week, 400 plus. 400 plus. Uh-oh. We have enough space? 400 plus. So we're going to call this 400. All right. I'm calling it. And everybody who heard me say it is going to say, why didn't I listen to him? Or you're going to do it and it's not going to be right. You're going to say, why did I ever listen to him? I can't put too much in here. All right, let's put this back. There we go. Next. Okay. End of week. End of week next. N for X. All right, that I can get in there. Take that out. That has to go. Period. End of week next. All right. Just say okay, and it's going to be up. Oh, hold on. Gotta remember to put this back. I'm going to have troubles. And I can bring this down, and there it is. End of week next, 400 plus. All right. Right now, we're looking for 397 today. Maybe not. All right. But I think that one next week, no problem. And that's it. That's my last call. I'm picking off my other ones off the top. And that monitor is closed. I closed that one. I'm going to close on the other side. Boom, because I'm going out with my wife. Ooh. Sorry, I closed the other computer and it took me out. I'm going to close this. Come on. And let's shut this down. Turn off this monitor. Now all I got is you guys. It's just you and us. I want to wish everyone a great weekend. I had fun. Some good lessons in here. Was that any help to anybody? Does it make sense to you? See you all Monday morning. The deck should be back. There you go. Calling. What did I say? What did I say? That was calling for Meta. I don't usually trade Meta either. Meta. I met her in the park. Meta. $400 plus next week. Do a, what is that? 02, 24, 400 contract. 505 contracts. You can do less. Do whatever you want. You want to take a chance on seeing if Active Trader is right? I'm calling it. Calling for Meta, 400 plus next week. Do a 24 $400 contract or 5 contracts, whatever you want to do. And that's it, folks. All right. I wonder if everybody got that in, what do you call it? And if you come and you do it and you win, you got to come give me a good donation. Make sense? I've got 870 subscribers. Wow. In YouTube. And I'm one shot. Oh, I finally got it. So I'm up to 756. Fantastic. Thank you, guys. So I finally hit over that 750 mark in 756. Trying for 800. I'll be the third person to ever do it. AK-47, it was the first. And Kush is the second. And I certainly would like to be the third one to reach that level. With your help, we can get there. So go to the lobby if you remember. And if you're not subscribed to the Active Trader, remember, I am the Active Trader. And this is your world. And I'm glad you came into mine to let me share this with you. Have a great weekend. Be well. Stay safe. And I'll see you on Monday.